Hello, I am Pastor. Today I will be talking about a bunch of things that could happen in the future of Deltarune and what I think about it and stuff. So these are future characters that we will or may meet. So I have Des here, the Knight, or who the Knight is if we've already met that character. Say Alvin's the Knight, then we would find out that Alvin's the Knight. The Titans, the Angel, Asriel, Mayor Holiday, aka Noel's mum, Gaster, and the Vessel. Future information we may get are Des's disappearance and the causes of it. A bunch of stuff about the Roaring, similar to what Rousey gave us in Chapter 2. Stuff about the Angel's Heaven. Stuff about Gaster. Why Asgore was fired from the police force. Why Toriel divorced Asgore. What Susie's home life is. Why Rousey is pretty sus. What the Dreamer and Holiday families' home lives are like. And Chris is said to be tired by Alphys. Like, she says at the end of class, normally you only sleep through half class. That's indicating that Chris is tired. So, yeah, why was Chris tired before our control? Because we know with our control they whip us out and do random shenanigans, such as eat pie and create dark fountains. Some future events that may happen are Chris and the Soul confronting each other and maybe talking or fighting. Rudy dying, it's probably gonna happen. Cathy and Jockington joining our team, as well as Toriel. Susie and Noel getting together, or Susie rejecting Birdley. Maybe Noel. Really depends if it's gonna be a Undyne Alphys again, just with Birdley instead, as well. Adding to it, creating a love triangle. The festival occurring and the roaring. Some other stuff that I didn't know what to include in, the pure dark fountain, stuff like that, maybe that gets sealed. If Rule's card is a joke or not, I'm not sure. Eggs, there's been one in every chapter thus far. They're probably important. Moss is less so, but it does have to do with, like, a time loop theory, which I will be talking about later on. And secret buses. Any other stuff that you can think of, please put it in the comments. This is just gonna be a whole thing. So if you want to make your own theories, go here, choose one thing to make a theory about, and make a theory about it, maybe related to other stuff, because then it will build up the theory. I have categorized everything into various different things and chapters. So, as you can see here, I've color-coded it based on what I think about it. For party members, it's just Toriel, Caddy, and Jockington, which will probably join the same chapter. For the Dreamers, like Dreamer household and stuff about them, Asriel coming back in the later chapters, Asgore fired and the divorce in like 4, 5, maybe even 3, not sure. Home life, what home life is like for Chris. Yeah, I don't want to go through all of this, So I'll just let you read it for a bit. Okay, that's been enough time. You could pause it again if you want to. Okay. This one's a bit harder to see because I'm doing this PowerPoint, and PowerPoint wants to be complicated, and I don't want to put a bunch of time into this. So we have again chapters, things down here, and Night Roaring Gaster that was in Wingdings before, I think. Now it's just in Calibri. Festival, chapter and curses, if rules card is a joke or not, and other stuff, which is just question marks, because I don't know. Yeah. So I'll let you digest this. And you could pause it if you like. I'm going to move on to the next slide. Yay! My theories. What do I think about this? Do I think it's going to be like these, or do I think something different? Well, I have two theories for you. Either A, the split path theory, that depending on what you do throughout the game, whether that be just do everything normally, don't do any secret bosses, or do the weed route every chapter you can. So I have, so depending on what you do, something different will happen, and different choices. So you have a normal route, a weird route. If you get all eggs, there might be something, all secret bosses, and all moss eaten. Not sure about that. However, on the Steam page, it does say one ending with a couple of full stops and a question mark. So I thought, so there's two interpretations of this, either time loop theory, which Jaru has mainly discussed, J. Go check him out. I watched a bunch of his videos. He made a Spamton one recently about hyperlink blocked. But the other theory is just a very loose same ending where the prophecy is comes true, or maybe it just doesn't come true. That might also happen. And it's very loose, so the Angel's Heaven gets sealed by Susie Chris Rousey and it's done. Or maybe it gets fulfilled by Chris Noel Lancer, if Lancer counts as a prince. Or maybe there's another prince. I don't know. It's weird. What do I think? This is a diagram I made. It's not great to look at, but here, it's not drawn to scale. Here's chapter 1 to 6. They're all the same, okay? Yeah, you might do different things throughout the chapter, but the end result is the same. Chapter 7, if you've done all 5 weird routes, you do that, you branch off, do that, but you reach an ending. All 6 secret bosses, do that, reach an ending. Moss, egg, unless you do everything normally, which you get the true ending. Now, it might be different. Maybe to get the true ending, you need all the 6 bosses, or all the weird routes, or you need to eat all the moss. But just a general concept. Okay? Theory 2. The 10 chapters theory. So, if there are only 10 chapters, things might be very cramped. So that's why I've made these theories. Okay? Split paths allows for a bunch of the later stuff, such as Gaster, Deaths, bunch of that stuff, to be contained in their own ending, but not the true ending. While 10 chapters theory allows for a, thing. So, maybe, yeah. So, it allows it to not be as cramped. I think if there's 10 chapters, first 7 chapters, which we see on the home menu, are just normal Dark World adventures with the fun gang. But the next 3 have roaring. Have the roaring happen and a bunch of those mysteries such as gas and death. Here's some references. So these were pulled out right out of the spikes. Some have argued that. So you can see 1 to 7, but there's 0, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, these are pulled out right from the spikes. Some say that they're just placeholders. But I am going to use them for my theory because I want to, and it works with the theory. Okay. And this means that there's still only one. That means all the eggs and secret boss and stuff don't have any importance, at least not enough, to qualify as their own ending. Meaning, things it's still one ending, apart from Snowgrave. But apart from weird Snowgrave, but I don't ignore that. Yeah. So, for example, maybe in chapter 8 is death stuff, chapter 9 is god stuff, and chapter 10 is like the angel and the knight and the titans and stuff. And you're doing 8 and 9 in the roaring, but not facing it head on. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was a big rant that went for like 12 minutes. If you could please subscribe, that would be cool. I make stuff sometimes when I think of it. Bye. Also, check out Joey Jaru and some other Deltarune theories. Because a lot of the Deltarune theorists are really good and cool. Bye.